Hey everybody, Mark Lookout here from Redline Conditioning, and in this video I'm going to go over the first stage of the SOFAST test for BC Sheriffs, which is the Illinois Agility Test. So I'm going to try to do a quick brief overview of what to expect and how you can try to set up the obstacle or the agility test while you prepare for the SOFAST. The Illinois Agility Test involves 8 cones, 4 of which is going to form the corners, basically a 10 meters by 5 meters square, or rectangle if you will, and then 4 cones lay down the middle of that square. And so where I'm standing right now would be the start portion of the Illinois Agility Test. Now you would be starting on your stomach when it comes to this test, and when you're running, you're going to be running on the outsides of the cone. So I'm just going to go through a walkthrough of everything and do my best to explain. So again, this would be the start, and then when you start running, you're going to make your way towards the end. So this is 10 meters in length that you're going to be running. You want to make sure that you're going to run around the cone. And once you're around the cone, you're going to make your way back towards the start, and you're going to run through the middle portion of the course. So as I come through the middle, again, I'm going to come around the cone. And now these 4 cones that are lined up through the middle are roughly 3.3 meters apart, or about 10 feet. So I'm going to weave or zigzag my way through the cones, going from one side to the other. When I get to the end cone, I'm going to come around, and I'm going to weave my way through again on the cones. When I make it back to the end cone here, I'm going to come around once more. I'm going to make my way to the far corner of this course, making sure that I come around the cone, and then I'm going to finish at the very end cone here. So this is the finishing point. This right here is the starting point. This entire course for the SOFAST test must be completed in 22 seconds or faster. So a few other things I want to cover with you is just some tips as to how to get through this test as quickly as possible so that you're not losing precious time. Because 22 seconds, it can be quick, and so any mistake could potentially be costly. All right, so the start of the test is going to require you to be on your chest and on your stomach, what's called the prone position, hands on the ground. Now I'm just going to go half speed as I run through this. When the go signal is given, I'm going to get up, and I'm going to make my way to the first cone, running around, make my way back to the start, and then coming through the middle, weaving in and out to the end and back, and then running to the far corner, making sure I come around the cone, and then finishing at the very end here. All right. So some tips as to how to get through this test as quickly as possible. First is when you're beginning the test itself. When you get up for the run, try to avoid popping up burpee style and then running. What you want to do is almost set yourself up like you're in the blocks for a 100-meter sprint. So in this particular case, for myself, what I want to do is get up, bring one leg forward, and explode forward. That way I'm already moving forward as I start this test, okay? So I get up, and I'm already moving forward. When I'm coming to the cones, I want to try to make it tight turns. And then when I'm weaving through the cones here, staying nice and tight to the cones as well. You don't need to take it too wide. One other thing when it comes to rounding at least the cones at the corners, make it a good hard plant on one foot. So when I'm coming around here, I try to take a hard plant and explode so that I'm accelerating up to my speed as quickly as possible. So if I were to try to show this in real time, on the go signal, plant hard, then weave through. Notice I stay close to the cones. Come into the corner, plant hard, and explode to the finish. So again, the agility test for the SOFAST test needs to be done in 22 seconds or faster. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below or email us at redlineteam@rlconditioning.ca.